Hello and welcome to Train Sim TV. Today we're looking at the MBTA Commuter, Boston, Framingham and Worcester line from Dovetail Games on TSW5. We're not going to do the full route in this video. We're going to do the first sort of half on this because it's quite a long run, so we'll probably split this into two. We're going to feature the HSP 46 locomotive, which is the all new flagship loco for this route. So we're going to pick a service somewhere down here. I think there's about 1628. There we go. And we're going to run this one from Boston south to Framingham. So I'm going to pop it into just the general. We've got a bit of an autumn feel to this one, I think. Bit of cloud, and that should be us. So you can obviously pick conductor if you wish to, but we're going to drive this one now. Here we go. So it should be up in a moment. To get this, it's available for £29.99. And the time this video goes out, it'll be consoles currently, but then it'll be obviously PC later on in the day as usual. So keep your eye out if you're a PC user. Just have to hold your horses a little bit longer. So yeah, P591 Boston South Station to Framingham. It's the 1628 service. It's a MBTA operated service. 7 cars in length altogether. So, wait a second, just so we can see what's going on there. So we're going to get the power handling to forward. What else? We've got some instrument lights, obviously. Parking brake. I think it's already off. I'll double check this. Yeah, it's already off. What else have we got up here? So we're going to want... We don't need that. Got the gauge lights already on. Front marker lights, those are tail lights, so we don't need them. Engine running. Generator field needs to be on. And then I think the front lights on. I actually think they might be on the back. Let's have a look. So what have we got here? So number lights already on. Running run. I have no idea where the headlights are. Where are they? Oh, they're hanging over there. There we go. Am I going to open the wrong side doors? No. Yes. A good start. How nice does that locomotive look? Honestly. It really does look to look a piece. Very striking. What else have we got? There's all sorts, isn't there? There's loads knocking about. What's this down here? It's another one. And another one. And another one. There's lots of trains. Quite a busy station. We've got all the layers on this as well, so there's all sorts that we can potentially see on our way. I'm hoping that I've set this up correctly. Let's just see what happens. Hopefully it will just go without any need for faffing. It's moving. Now, correct practice would be to always have the bell on when you're leaving. I'm not going to sit and preach you how to drive an American locomotive because I'm not the best to obviously do this. The pure intent of this video is to just show you this the new product. take you for a drive, and we'll explore, see what there is to offer. And the screenshots that I've seen in the articles and that look absolutely fantastic. It's, yeah, it looks great. I've been really looking forward to giving this one a drive. It's quite slow coming out of it. It's only 10, perhaps 50, and then up to 30. I think the route overall is not actually overly lengthy if you look at it, but it takes a good while to actually get through the route. I don't think it's not a very high running speed route. So where are we going to call this run as well? So we are calling, first of all, Boston Back Bay, Lansdowne, Boston Landing, Newtonville, West Newton, Auburndale, Wellesley Farms, Wellesley Hills, Wellesley Square, Natick Centre, West Natick, and Framingham. Interesting. So we have all the layers on, so as I say, we will probably see some bits along the way. We may see some freight, I don't quite know. There's a lot of stuff in the, if you've got everything, you actually do have a lot of stuff to choose from. Now the Acela is a layer, however I don't know if we're going to see it on the whole run. I think it turned into diesel tracks and diesel route. Mode speeding. I've got no safety systems with it, so I'm not overly up with how that works, so it's one to learn at some point. First station's not too far off. Less than a mile. So already we're sort of going to run along the highway. I think it's a highway they class it as. Gives me sort of San Bernardino vibes, but what's the difference between this and San Bernardino in terms of the quality? Who knows? We shall find out along the way. I already see some cool structure like this bridge here, little pipes and stuff, and the cables on it. And we've already got the roadside running again. Seems to be a bit of a recurring theme. If you look at like TSW4, the theme was like the hills, the LiDAR hills and stuff. That was a theme quite a lot through TSW4. This time it seems to be quite a lot of like routes alongside motorways, highways. It's interesting. Whereas West Coast Mass South ran alongside the M1. We've got this alongside highway or interstate. That's the cab car on the back as well. We've got a normal sort of, not a double deck car on there as well. And then the rest of them are all the double deck style cars. And there's a Acela train, the Amtrak stuff. No, it's not the Acela, is it? It's the I forget what it is. I don't drive them that often. I don't do much American stuff normally, so I know what it is. It's off the route that came with oh god, what's the route called now? Yeah, I can't remember. It's got off the Tom, like the top of the tongue. Right, Boston Back Bay. Which is going into the sort of like into the darkness here. Get some brakes in it, because I've probably overshot a little bit there, but never mind. You're going to let me know? It's not. But look out here. We don't have long. Cool. I presume these lights go out when you shut the doors. One to look for. Oh, fix the sign. One of the collectibles. I've just noticed as well, when you climb up the train, it actually has a step sounds. I feel that's like a new feature. Right, do the lights go out? Maybe not. It always helps if you lob it into forward before you start going. Right, Lansdowne. Next station. I can know this one's here. I'm actually already liking the feel of this more than San Bernardino. I don't know. It just feels nicer, I think. It looks more interesting. Train's an interesting one because it feels like it takes a while for it to build up the power to get moving. There's detail in there, all the cables up there. All the lamps and all the actual cable ducting going around all the pillars and stuff and the beams. I'm liking this already. So, take charge of passenger traffic in the dashing MBTA Purple and shuttle through the commuter suburbs of central Massachusetts. Operate the sleek HSP 46, twinned with the modern bi-level equipment, and make the home run along the bustling rails out of Boston South and Back Bay, out onto the busy Framingham and Worcester line in TSW 5. Play your part in transporting thousands of passengers every day along the MBTA network. Set in 2019, weave out of Boston South Station, sharing tracks with the northern top of the Northeast Corridor, for just a mile before leaving the wires behind, and then embarking on the all-new journey to Worcester, serving more than a dozen towns and communities along the way, with a variety of service patterns. Experience working a regional line with complex in-cab signalling and a mix-up of train formations operating from 4 different cabs. Take on the roles of the MBTA in the new ways. Play as a conductor to check the tickets and safely dispatch your train. With free-roam mode, explore the route in your own way, and then also run down the speed at Northeast Corridor on a route hop between each route. Swap shifts and run to Providence as well. From Framingham, locals to the full-line connections dashing along in the deep purple diesels and double-deck cars with TSW5's MBTA Commuter. That's just a little blurb on Steam there. I can look at these stations. I'm loving the obviously not all outside. They're actually underground. Well, not underground, but under bridges, not so. You're getting a bit of the light baking on these, and the baking's looking pretty decent on the ones we've seen so far. Doesn't seem to be any glaring issues for once. Yet. Could all change. Feels really, really tight in here as well against the other platform, but it is obviously, but it's just the way it feels, because the locals are so big. It feels like you're in a really, really small confined, like, sort of area. You can't put the bell on the way into the platform as well, which is really bad. So, apologies for that. 45 miles worth of route included here on the MBTA Boston to Framingham and Worcester line, which is set in 2019. The hero flagship loco is the HSP 46 diesel locomotive in the MBTA livery. It also comes with a trim we've seen before, I think, as well, which is the F40PH-3C diesel locomotive in the MBTA livery. I'm not sure if that was local to Boston Providence. Also get the BTC and CTC bi-level cars in an MBTA livery, along with the BTC and CTC single-level cars in the same livery as well. Highly detailed and feature-rich driving cabs, true to life performance and suspension and handling as well. Accessible tutorials on the train centre, a variety of scenarios and an authentic timetable including conductor mode. Additional timetable layers for owners of various US add-ons, each available separately. A selection of route tasks to complete. Explore the route and trains in free roam, and hop between the MBTA Commuter and North East corridors Boston Providence, available separately on foot. Also comes with livery designer and formation designer, along with scenario planner compatibility. Share creations on the Creators Club. Powered by the Simograph through DTG, of course, and the Dynamics engine of Unreal Engine 4. And the download size for this is 8.4 GB. I feel like this is done better as well, the actual road. Seems to look like it works better. See any glaringly floaty cars either. Nicely on the road signage as well. Which is cool. Quite a sleek loco. It's not actually a very loud one either. It feels like it's a bit throaty in the bass, but pretty well silenced, I think, as well. Some good soundproofing in it. So again, this route features freight. I'm not overly sure what freight you get with the route, or what you can do. Just trying to sort of figure it out. I haven't seen anything around this yard up here on the map. Hopefully we see something along the way. It'd be nice. It's CSX freight as well, which is not something you see very often in TSW. I mean, we've got the CSX stuff, but we don't see much use of it, so makes a change. Line speed now. Speed's also indicated on the actual cab dash there. It says 79. Such a random speed limit, but we'll go with it. Approaching Boston Landing. Pretty decent, like drive-wise. It feels pretty nice, and it also doesn't feel very complicated. It's not actually an overly complicated train to set up, which is nice for an American. Sometimes you've got to faff around with all the brake cutting and stuff like that, and none of that was needed. Just literally press a few buttons and off you go. Loads of leg space under it as well. There's a cabinet metal. Some bobs in there, no doubt. Battery switch door there. Cool. Just looks really, really nice. The colours, everything just feels nice. I'm loving the signs. The signs add to this sort of stuff. But don't forget as well, it won't be long before we get the JT West Coast Mail on air. It's almost time that that's going to be coming out. Really looking forward to start doing videos for that. It's a long time coming. Like we might be leaving the highway behind a little bit here. Well, at least going behind the trees. I'm definitely seeing a decent number of potentially new bridges, maybe these over bridges look probably kit bashed as a kit, but it looks like there's new tops. I'm not seeing that awful green bridge anywhere yet. One that pops about everywhere. Oh, hang on, spoke too soon. It's here. Or one of them anyway. It looks like it's been textured. Oh, there it is. There's the green bridge. Everyone loves that bridge. Spoke too soon. I'm loving this field though. Different. It's not an overly fast route, but it's very scenic. I'm amazed we've got roads that haven't got anything floating on yet. I'm not seeing anything floating. Be nice. I'm just approaching Newtonville. This run overall, I think, was about 54 minutes or something like that. I think overall the full run's about an hour and a half or so. Maybe a little bit more. Let's do like an hour and a half, 2 hour video was a bit, a little bit excessive for one sort of like one hit. It's easy to do it in sections. We might do it from the other end and actually goes to Framingham in the opposite direction, and again meet up in the same in the middle as an end point. Quite interesting, the doors left open. The doors are an interesting one. They've got like a trap door. Watch this. Interesting. Different. You still see the steps are visible, but the trapdoor obviously goes over, so you can't fall through. Plenty of graffiti on the walls and sort of white paints and stuff. Framingham is here, I think. Somewhere around here. There. Looks like there's some freight stuff down here. At this yard here. And up here as well. So, we may well get a glimpse of that. If there's nothing running, we'll at least get a glimpse of it. This is very, very beefy, this truck. Like the audio, you hear it. Very bassy. As far as I'm aware, these don't feature dynamic brakes. It's just like the automatic brake. And the braking on these are pretty decent as well. No struggling. presume I must have turned these lights on somehow. Step lights, is them? No, it's still on. Maybe they're just on all the time. The motor traffic is a little bit bulky still, and I think I know why it's like this. I don't think you can have long traffic lines, basically. You could have as long as you want, but the issue is it won't load and work, so you have to split them, unfortunately, which makes it look a little bit weird when you see cars just starting up, like, and appear out of nowhere. Something like I wish there'd be a better system for that. It's quite hard to do, obviously, a motorway continuous traffic, but you can't do it. Auburndale next. Also, that's looking very nice down there, isn't it? There's a red car there. Let's get that focused. Just dumped an absolute wreck. That's beast. Like that. Might be from now, who knows? Probably won't be, but you get the opportunity, you take it. Not a long distance to the next station. They're all quite close, these, to be honest. They're about half hour's drive to Framingham. Maybe we do run alongside the whole, like, the highway all the way, who knows? It's definitely very well built, this. It's a very solid looking route. Got to say. The route art team that's been behind this one have definitely done a good job on it. Got an eye for the detail. Oh, I'm stuck in the... Oh, I'm not. Sorry. But I was stuck there. A church tonight. Ah, it's there. Big church bells. I don't know if they've done something different with this, but it feels just, the colour palette just feels different. There's something in the foliage or the ground textures or the lighting. Something just feels like it's been done a bit better than stuff in the past. Little industry there. Looks like it's not somewhere you can actually access, but also there's a camera blocking, there's a wall blocking the camera. Wellesley Farms next. What are your thoughts on this, guys? What are you like? How are you liking it so far? Have you seen anything I may have missed? Do put your thoughts and comments in the chat below. Got an island platform for the tractor split. Maybe not. It's just a dividing fence, stopping people from trespassing over the tracks. Because obviously, why would you want people walking over the track when there's a bridge? I've just realised what the name of the route was I was on about earlier. It was New York Trenton I was on about, the electric loco. Just couldn't get the name in. It's just popped to me now. I've probably stopped short here actually. Looks like this platform you probably would hang out, but oh no, to be fair, we are in. It wanted me to go further, but I'll go with that. These new Desto balls, maybe? I don't know. Might have already seen the style already, but quite nice post that they're on. I think we're driving and having a look around as well. We ain't actually doing too bad for time. We're all a little bit late, but nothing too drastic. We're barely getting to top speed and we keep having to stop. There is some services that don't stop as well, by the looks of it, in the list. So you're not bound to just stopping everywhere. There is some that go straight through. There's a mixture of patterns. And as I said earlier, there is a mixture of services and different formations. And the other logos at the FP, is it FP40-3C? So you do get them on these services as well. I'm going to pull forward a little bit here. Well, we are kind of in, but only just. I'll be fine. I'm happy with that. That's the station building. We've parked the triangle into the building. We've got a mixture of sort of scenery as well. We've got some rock cuttings on and stuff on the side here. Got open areas. We've got some tree-lined areas. I'd obviously running alongside the highway. Quite a mix in such a short space of time. Not just all open desert. Speed dropped down to 55 currently. It is going back up to 60. So far as well, I would say it's not an overly busy line for what we've seen. We've only seen one train pass us around here. We did have a little bit of action on the way out, originally at the first station, but at the moment it's not been a very busy. Well, there may be busier times of the day, I don't know. One nice thing as well that I've seen so far is that the fact that like fences don't just randomly stop in random areas and then like gaps. Everywhere is actually sort of like fenced off, which is nice. I can't stand it when stuff like looks unfinished or sort of forgotten about. It truly is. Honestly, this is looking for so far is a solid route. So nice. Look forward to giving it a run on the streams. And exploring it with a viewer base live. Ooh, not quite in the station yet. Nope. That'll do. We're in peril. Stopped anyway now, so I'll just open the doors. Not sure if the screen does anything. Oh, there's no idea if that actually does anything. I don't think it really does much. With the bells, well, I think just you sound the bell until the train's out the platform. At least the nose, anyway. Well, it's meant to be the full train. I'm not too sure. Natick Centre. So we've got Natick Centre, West Natick, and then Framingham. Oh, there's a bit of floating fence. There's a slight little niggle. Not really seeing anything else that's a glaring issue. It actually has a sequence horn as well, so you can actually do the sequence. So if you have a little crossing, which I don't know if there's any on there or not. If there is, you can do the sequence. Like so. Short platform against the side of the train. I feel like we're going to a different like builder's area. The scenery seems to have sort of some bits look a bit different the way they were built. Also, this looks like it might have been an old junction here. No junction, maybe. Who knows? It does look like potentially could have been wider as well, so it could have been more tracks down here. No, so West Natick and then Framingham. There's some new foliage on it. The trees look different. There's a big lake here. A bit of floating housing block going over here. Bit of a shame. That sort of stuff glaringly obvious. There's a lake on both sides. We're running through a lake, essentially. Running wise, it runs really nice at this as well. It's not, there's no issues. I definitely feel like maybe the build quality on this part is a little bit less than we saw in the first part. I do feel like we're going into someone else's sort of area and it's not got as much, like, there's no grass. Just fences and trees. There's literally barely any grass at all. I'm not sure what these tall platforms look like. I suppose it's probably for the driver. Some weirdness going with doors though. Seems to be the front coach on the small one. I wonder if I think that's actually it's not a brand new coach. I think that came with the original Boston Providence. Maybe it's been an issue that's been plagued all along. Next stop, Framingham. And the last stop for this video and run. So yeah, some rewires up to now, but mainly mostly it's very solid. A little bit less on this side, but it's still decent. Very good. Enjoyable drive to play. The rolling scenery, that's nice. The changes it has. It's not all the same. You see that you do find notable sort of changes in areas where you go through the different places. Oh, there's a lot of crossing now. With a bell. This is Framingham. But yeah, again, we'll do a second part to this, so we'll do from probably the other end and meet back up in the middle again, and that way we've covered everything. I'm wondering if there's some trip work and stuff. I mean, there's another track down there that probably goes off to a portal. The freight will sort of be around this area. I'm not sure if I saw any crossing signs, like the little ones to make you aware to blow your horn. Very nice. Right, so let's have a quick look. Is what we got down here? Ah, here we go. Look, here's where all the goodies are. Good amount of bits down here, so interesting to see what you can actually get up to. Right, so that, everyone, is your first look at the MBTA Commuter, and I'm now stuck down here. Fantastic. That ain't worked, has it? Right, let me get back in here. Let me start that again. That was your first look at the MBTA Commuter route. We got there in the end. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. Again, if there's anything you want to put in the comments, please feel free to do so, and we'll get back to you on the comments, and we'll keep the chat going. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit your notification bell for future videos. Especially on Fridays and Mondays now for Twitch. Or Train Sim Classic or Train Sim World, depending on how I'm feeling and what I can do at the time. And don't forget, just cheers for watching. But yeah, links in the description as well if you want to pick up the route. It's all there. Again, £29.99, and obviously the usual currency conversion rates will be applied obviously from wherever you are and when you go onto the page. And until next time, bye for now, guys.